Hi guys, it's Mina. Welcome back to another beautiful day in the garden. Today we are going to be playing with something new for me. This is one of Pebeo Studio acrylics. This color is Iridescent Blue-Black. So I'm very excited about this one. And we're going to be pairing it kind of with a simple palette. I didn't want to go crazy the last few videos. I felt like I've had a lot of colors and I haven't been able to put as many layers of each one. So I've been using thinner layers and I've been getting muddy issues and I don't want to do that. So we're keeping the palette simple and we're going to do this. Hopefully it's going to turn out really cool. So the first color we have is this Pebeo Studios Iridescent Blue-Black, which I'm very excited about. And this is a pretty color. I mean, it's kind of got that gasoline-y iridescent effect. So we'll see how this goes. I was tempted to put some black in it, but I didn't want to because I just want to see how it looks pure. So I have 2 cups of this. This one's slightly thicker than that one. We also have Golden's Iridescent Gold Bright, the fine. So leaving a mound on a mound on a mound. And okay, this one is Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt. You guys saw that out of the deep pour. I thought about using the Pebeo Studios blue-green, but because of the next color I'm going to use, I didn't want to because I think this will give us more contrast. So this is the Metallic Cobalt Blue from Artist Loft, leaving a mound on a mound. Everything is mixed with Liquitex gloss medium and paint and Floetrol and a teaspoon of GAC in each one of these colors. Okay, this one started out life as Arteza's Pearl Pistachio, which you guys know how much I love. And then I also wanted to use this one, which, talking to Sarah Mack and Gail Burston when we did our Fantastical Creatures collaboration, they were both using Peridot, which is the one I could never remember the name of. And so I had ordered some Peridot, and I got this Folk Art Extreme Glitter in Peridot. So when I put this in the cup, it was very similar to the Pistachio, and I didn't want to use 2 that were the same. So this is the Peridot, this one, Folk Art Extreme Glitter, Peridot, and Arteza's Pearl Pistachio combined. So this should be interesting. Okay, and then I also have a cup of Artist Loft Flow Acrylic in black, just in case. I don't think that I actually want to use this in the pour, unless I re-pour it, which I don't want to do. I am trying to be more conscious about re-pouring things, because several times in videos I've watched and, you know, I've poured something and there's something that I see from my perspective here that looks strange or looks weird. Like in Out of the Deep, there was that white fish skeleton thing in the center, which just reminded me why I stopped putting a lot of white in the center. And, you know, it frustrated me a lot, but I didn't want to re-pour it. And then I was just tilting it to try to fix it, and it was crazy. So but I am trying to be, you know, more cognizant of step around on the other side of the canvas and look at it from other perspective to see if it's actually worth keeping, rather than just, nope, I got to redo it again. So, which is not discounting doing it again if you need to, because what saved Out of the Deep was the fact that I did pour that 2 ounces in once it was inside. So let's get started. We're going to layer our cup. I'm going to start with some of this. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take like my stick and drizzle a tiny bit of gold on the bottom, because I don't want a lot, and if I pour it, more comes out than I want. So we're going to go with that, like literally. It's a very small amount. Okay, so now we're going to put that Iridescent Blue-Black in. And let's come in with some of that Pistachio Peridot. And let's do some of our Metallic Cobalt Blue. And a layer of gold, small layer of gold, that's enough, believe it or not. I know it looks like a very tiny amount, but it's, gold takes over and spreads out. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Blue-Black. That's so pretty. I love it with this palette. I like this one a lot too. The Pearl Pistachio mixed with the Peridot. And let's put a layer of gold in now this time. And go back to the Metallic Cobalt. Oh, so this is a 20 by 20. For that size, we probably only need 16 ounces. Darn, I thought I was doing so good. So we're pretty close to the 16 ounce mark. I think maybe I can get one more layer in and then we're going to stop. So I'm going to come back to the blue-black. Put some of that Peridot in. And a little bit of gold. And one last layer of the cobalt. Okay. So maybe that's 18 ounces instead of 16, but it'll be all right. Okay. So 20 by 20 inch gallery wrapped canvas from Artist Loft. Tape the back, put our giant push pins in. You can find those on Amazon under giant push pins. They are 1.5 inches. And it's nice because it helps raise the canvas up off the table so that there's air flowing through it so it can dry, which is awesome. Okay, there's my shadow. Sorry, it's later than we usually shoot. Kids are gone back to school and everything's kind of crazy, but it's online school only. So, okay, puddle of gold in the center. I was debating if I wanted to do 2 ring pours, but then I shouldn't have mixed up just 1 cup. I should have done 2 smaller cups. Okay, let's do this. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Mais oui, chérie.
Here we go. That's pretty cool. I like that center. For the flow extender, I want to use that blue-black. Water here. I'm going to pour some of this in this cup because it's too full to thin out. Okay. This is just plain water. And this is the same consistency as that one. I'm just thinning this out a little bit more because we want to pour it around our pour to make it easier for our pour to slide around. Okay, so now you see this is not leaving a mound on a mound. It is pretty much sinking. I'll still thin it out even more, actually. Gail. My OXO omelet turner. Something to stick to as it rolls over the edge. Pretty good. All right, so I thought about wrecking it, but we've got this really cool thing going on in there, and I don't want to now. So let's torch the center real fast. And I don't want to torch it a lot because it's hot today and the sun's coming out, and I don't want to set up the paint. Okay, let's tilt this. So I like the iridescent blue-black on the outside where the flow extender part is. That's really pretty. We're going to go off this corner Just like that. Come back. Go down. And go down off that edge. Take this back to the center. That's really pretty. We're going to go down off that edge. I just want to see if I can get this evened out a little bit more. That's really cool. It's like some kind of lotus flower or something. I like that. Okay, so let's look at what we've got. There's still kind of a lot of paint on here, but I'm not going to take more off because I like what's happening. And I think it's really pretty, and I hope it's going to dry pretty too. So let's look at this. Let me wipe my hands off. It's a spicy crab. Crab lotus. Okay. So, cool stuff happening. I love this in here. So that's from the end of the cup. And these edges, these like fingerlings, I like how pointy they are. I love the iridescent blue-black. That's really a beautiful color, and I see the shimmer in it. I like how there's a few gold cells coming up underneath, but they're kind of softer and muted. That's because my gold was thin. This is a very pretty color. This is where the metallic turquoise mixed with the gold, I guess, and gave us that like darker forest green. But those cells are so pretty with that little darker center and the gold inside. This is really cool. I love these little cells that are coming up. Very tempted to take this and just tilt everything this way, but that'll distort that. So I don't want to. And I like these lines. These are really cool. With the peridot and the metallic cobalt and the gold a little bit and the darker blue-black. That's really pretty. Not so crazy about this, but I do like these lines and I love this. And there's a lot of cells in here, so yeah, this is cool. This is very cool. I wish I could move this over just a little bit. Okay, so I'm stretching out that bottom edge. Right now that opened up. That's good. And now this is more centered, but still off center a little bit. This is awesome. I'm very happy with this. I like it. Cool. Very cool. So, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Sometimes they are short and sweet and easy. But sometimes you have to work for them, and that's okay, because that makes the short and sweet ones that much sweeter. So, I will show you guys when it's dry. Thank you so much for being with us today. I'll see you soon. Okay. So this is the next day, and it is pretty much dry. Maybe a little bit wet in the center. This one turned out awesome. I love this. He's a spicy, spicy crab. Makes me laugh a lot. He's really, really cute. I love this center part. That turned out so beautiful. With all this like feathering, fingerling little bits. Ooh, it's really windy, sorry. This is the Golden's Gold, where it mixed with that iridescent blue-black, which I really like that color. That's such a beautiful, deep, shimmery contrast is really, really gorgeous, especially with the metallic cobalt blue. Just beautiful stuff. Really, really cool. And I really like that Peridot. Peridot? It had the glitter in it, remember? The one from Folk Art. And I do actually see sparkles of the glitter in there. It's not like overpowering or crazy or anything. It's just a little bit of bling. It's kind of cool, actually. This one turned out awesome. I love these. Love, 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 love. These cells are so cool. And I love that darker green color from where the gold blended. Because I guess I was pouring it fast and it was a bit thin, but that thinness of it lended to it blending with the metallic cobalt and gave us that beautiful darker green. The cells are so cool. Really cute. And these beautiful fingerlings, feathery things. Really pretty. Crab claws. There's his eyes. This is very neat. So this one is Lotus, our spicy crab. I really enjoyed this one. I hope you guys had fun too. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you for the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Bye-bye.